Again, one of our basic executive functioning mandates is that we have to do announcements. Um, and one way I showed you earlier was the easiest way. This one is if you want to have a more visible announcement and have it more in a permanent block that you can keep adding to. And so I'm going to show you how to do that one. Notice I have no announcements on my front page. I get to it by hitting the P in Learning. It shows all my classes, my calendar, everything. But I want to make this for a particular class, so I'm going to go up and put it in the Autry test class. And the first thing you got to decide is what page you want this on. I want it on the front page. I want to see it. I want it to be a permanent fixture on this. And so I am going to keep this on my home page and have it on where I can see it. So the first thing I'm going to do is add content block. And once I get there, remember those three tabs: content, calendar, messages, and activities. I'm going to click the message and activities tab, and there you'll find an announcement tab. So you're going to click on that. And the first thing that's going to come up, it says, hey, we want a title for this block. Again, you can put anything you want. You can hide the title. You don't have to. I want to keep it announcements, so I'm not going to change it. And then you have to decide the placement. Now on my front page I have the two column thing, and I want this to be in the top first column, so I'm going to click on that and I'm going to hit save. Now all I've done here is create the announcement block. I did not create an announcement. There's two ways I can do that. I can click on no announcements or double click on add. And when I get there, it says, do you want this in basically in what block? The announcement block. And do I want to create an announcement? Yes, I do. So I'm going to click on this create announcement blue tab thing. And notice that it comes up with the way it was for the easiest. It's going to give me a text box that I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to make it the book report, due January 2nd for peer editing. I'm going to make it so that it's centered. So I'm going to highlight all this. Oh, I'm going to highlight all this. Highlight one at a time, I guess. And I'm going to highlight this and get it centered. Then I want this to be a large font. So I'm going to click on size, make it large. There is an extra large. The way I've got my screen set up to record is not doing it right. And then I'd like it to be bold. And then I would like the color for the top one to be red. Okay, so when I get it done, I'm going to hit save. Now it's going to ask me, is this what I want? Is everything cool? If I didn't like it, I could hit the edit announcement. So I could come back up here and maybe get it into the extra large and keep that one there, and I can click save. Or if I didn't like it at all, I could trash it here. But I do like it now, and so I'm going to click save. Now notice when you go back to the home page of this class, it's there because this is a permanent block. Okay, and that the book report is due January 2nd for peer editing. If I come back up to this P, it's going to show that this class, Autry test class, has that. If I would go back to see what Trixie's doing, Trixie test, she's going to show this, that she has it too, just like before, except this is pretty cool what happens here. So if I log out of here and I sign back in as Trixie, she's going to see it right here. If she goes to her class though, look at that. That's the first thing she sees. It comes right into her face. You have a book report due January 2nd for peer editing. She has to say okay to get out of it. And again, it's showing right there on her home page too. So even though the other one's easier, this one is more practical. It's in their face. They have to see it all the time. Parents can't get around not seeing it also. Alrighty.